on the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just...
Let's do it. The oceans are overflowing. The oceans are overflowing. You better get your butt away from the beach. We'll talk about that story. We got a dim lawmaker. The up and coming fella, poor fellow's victim of hate speech, but you'll be surprised where it come from. Don't even guess, because you'll probably guess. Have you ever heard of a danger tourist?
A danger tourist?
A danger tourist. And no, they're not just going to the overflowing oceans. These are danger tourists. Talk about that.
Oh, so they want to go to, they're going to like dangerous countries.
Dangerous country. That's it. We got
so they're going to like Memphis and Chicago.
You'll be surprised about the dumb things they do. And an aggressive water buffalo is terrorizing the U.S. state. Father Fortenberry, how are you today?
Man, I'm just avoiding aggressive water buffaloes.
I hope you are.
You know,
it'd be bad not to.
Yes, it would. Other than that, I'm doing good. It's been miserable lately, but you know, we're getting that time of year to start cooling off pretty soon.
I think it'll be cool by the time this airs.
I think so too.
DW, how goes it?
I think I'm a danger tourist by accident.
You could be.
I could be.
I've
I've almost been attacked by an ostrich.
Oh.
I wonder how that compares to a water buffalo.
Oh, that's pretty dangerous.
Gary?
I'll be a Dangersaurus.
Turn the show off.
Do the noise. Do the noise
Okay,
one more
do it
time.
one more
Hold on,
time.
don't leave him. Do the noise one more time. That wasn't it.
Arms. Do the arms. Did he do something with his arms too?
Do the whole thing.
He's a Dangersaurus.
It's so ridiculous.
Bourbon nerd, can you top the? Can you do a Dangersaurus?
No, I ain't doing no Dangersaurus. Watch out, water
do a
buffalo.
giraffe.
Just tear whip the hell out of alligator.
That's right. If I get that alligator, you know what I'll do to a water
and a
buffalo.
shark. I've seen him.
And a shark.
I've seen him
With
put
a
it
skin
on
out
the
wiener.
shark.
Did what we learned last episode that sharks get
They get wiener
sandburn?
rash.
But they get sunburn on the wieners.
Sandburn, wasn't it?
Sandburn.
That's sunburn. He ain't
They
holding it
get
out of the
sunburn
water.
if they swim upside down.
Yeah.
All right, the ocean is overflowing. The UN chief issued global SOS as new reports warn Pacific sea level rise outstrips global average.
So is the Earth flat if it's overflowing?
Look, the biggest, the most telling thing that I have ever seen recently, I think Gary maybe shared it with us, was Plymouth Rock is the same spot it was.
I did that.
How long ago was that?
We didn't
400
land on
years ago?
Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Look,
And they built something around it to keep it safe.
do y'all remember the ozone layer? The hole in the ozone layer?
It's still there.
Whatever
Yeah, I
happened to
remember
that thing?
It
The
healed.
hole's still there.
But it ain't a
healed.
big deal anymore. I did a science project on it in like ninth grade.
It's shrinking.
They
Where
quit
did-
using
what happened?
hairspray.
We had a quick hint.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
aqua
Yeah.
And
net.
That
they changed,
Aquanet was killing it.
refrigerant.
Yeah.
You're not using the same refrigerant anymore.
You want to know why they changed refrigerant?
Why?
I'll tell you the honest truth because I was in the business when all that happened.
They've changed it 3 other times.
Well,
since
yeah,
then.
but so they went from 22.
22.
Yeah. So DuPont lost their patent was going up. Their patent was going to.
So people could start. Other
Yep.
people could start producing.
So DuPont actually
had to make a new one so you can make
DuPont
big
actually
money.
went to the government and pushed the idea of a environmentally safe refrigerant, which it wasn't because you couldn't release it in the air either.
No,
Well, good
you
business
just capture
move
it.
on them.
Who don't do that?
And you have to spend a lot of money.
I have my own
to,
personal hole in the ozone.
Do y'all not remember in school we used to talk about CFCs all the time?
Yep.
Chlorofluorocarbons, all up in there.
We used to talk about some DDT, some wrestling moves and
I
stuff.
remember
Some diamond
Harold
cutters.
Young found some DDT. This would have probably been like
DDT.
mid 90s.
That's the reason I
Yeah.
clarified. Yeah,
And look, this middle of summer, you know how mosquitoes are, right?
he killed everything.
And went by there and he's spraying this stuff all over the yard. And I'm like, what is he spraying? It's DDT. And he said, there won't be a mosquito here the rest of the summer.
Bird.
They did
And
kill
it wasn't.
everything.
No.
A squirrel,
And it
people, there won't be nothing.
Yeah,
It wasn't hurting people.
It wasn't hurting people. Or no.
it'll kill birds and squirrels. and
No,
stuff.
all it did was make some bird. They thought it made its eggs weaker. That's really the reason they banned
COVID
DDT.
was a lot worse than DDT.
One egg said the other egg, you weak
COVID,
son.
COVID was worse.
DDT kept mosquitoes at bay.
Oh, man.
Y'all know what? Speaking about
Dang, Bay didn't want them either.
They didn't want them.
At Bay.
Yeah, you said there's at Bay.
Oh,
Down by.
Ting, ting.
it depends
If you,
on
know, if you know where Bay's at, it makes sense.
So the ocean is overflowing. Y'all don't seem to care about the
So
ocean.
here's why I
overflowing.
know that's bullshit. Because banks are still letting people get mortgages on oceanfront property.
Yeah.
In
Yeah, but
Arizona.
hadn't you seen all the stories
Hey,
of the
look,
houses falling into
money
the ocean?
determines everything, and if they'll spend let people borrow money to build on an oceanfront property, they're secure that money will be returned.
Yeah, you can find out or answer the majority of America's riddles with money.
Just follow the rich white guy.
Follow money.
All right, so give us a riddle.
Hickory dickory dock.
Oh,
The money is the story. The money went up to play that, Gary.
because he picked a peck of pickled
I was
peppers.
doing the Andrew Dice Clay routine.
I got
Y'all
Marty
just-
Tuggle. I said,
From swimming in the sand.
He picked a peck.
I can't
Dang.
do it. I can't do it. Gary.
Yeah, so needless to say, if they're gonna give out money to build on the oceanfront, they ain't worried about the oceanfront disappearing.
hey, so we were talking about DDTs, which makes me think about wrestling.
Oh,
That's what I was talking about.
Do we give a nod to Sid?
yeah.
We did
Yep.
not. Yeah,
Do we
you're
give a
right.
respectful
not.
nod to Sid?
He is a local
Sid
hero here.
Vicious, local celebrity, Sid Euty, I think is what his name was.
Yep.
Sidney Euty. Yep.
Actually went to Earl High School.
I didn't know he went to
We
Earl.
call him Sid
he's
Vicious,
from
but I notice a
Twist.
lot of people call him
Psycho Sid.
Psycho Sid.
That was
to me,
one of his original names.
I know, but
That
to
was
me,
just a
Sid
wrestling
Vicious
name.
is. I know.
Hey, Sid Vicious.
I'm aware he's not Mr. Vicious.
I want to say it went from Sid Vicious to Sid Justice to
Sid
Psycho Sid.
But to me, he'll always be Sid Vicious.
No, but
Yeah.
he was a hell of a wrestler.
he was 6'9". He was huge.
He used to come to our baseball games because his son Frankie played on our
we
baseball
used to
team.
hang out with Frankie all the time. Where's he at now?
And
he
man,
was
it
on Big Brother.
He was on
Frankie
Big
was
Brother.
on
That's
Big
right.
Brother.
Was he really?
Yes.
Yeah, and did fairly
I remember
well.
sitting.
He won all the challenges.
He did.
I
he
remember
did
sitting there
fairly
at a party, and me and Frankie, I don't know what we were doing. We're sitting there with a can of open pineapples, like pineapple rings. We had poured half the juice out and filled the top up with vodka.
So then you know what
Dude.
you were doing.
I mean, I know what to do, but like, who does that?
With-
And me and Frankie just sitting there going,
Frank was a cool dude, man. Like he was
Oh,
fun
Frank.
to hang out
Yeah.
with.
Cool
We
guy.
hung out with him through school, but man, Sid Vicious was like a staple in wrestling.
Oh, he was also
And
a
he-
staple in softball in West
Well, he
Memphis,
was a
too.
staple in Marion.
Yeah.
I mean,
he
even
could,
when
he could not
yeah.
hit a softball.
But he was there.
He was there.
He was
you
huge.
knew Sid your whole life, and if you still saw him, he was still larger than life. He was a huge
yeah.
man. Even he passed away from cancer. Even when he had cancer, he was still a
didn't realize he had
humongous person.
And like Steve Brooks always tells people that he beat up Sid Vicious.
That's a lie.
True.
No, he grabbed a weapon and hit him in the
well, that
back of
don't
the neck.
count.
When
That's
But,
oh,
shoe shot.
Steve Brooks, he says he's the reason that Sid Vicious had to retire.
But look, rest in peace to Sid
Yeah,
Vicious.
rest in
Prayers
peace.
go out
Yeah.
Rest in
to,
peace,
to the family.
The
Steve
Marion
Brooks, too.
icon.
Thanks.
Man
Yeah,
icon.
Both of them.
Yeah, he died.
You think? Never mind.
They
I'm
got
not
they
even
got a
gonna-
fight at the car wash at parking.
There we go. Throw down. Hey, look,
The one that
man,
was in
Parking
front of
at a car
Heartland.
wash.
that's one thing about Sid, though. You could go win a WWE Championship belt and still come home and fight like Steve Brooks.
Brooks.
Like,
Not Steve
keep
Brooks.
it,
Steve
keep it
Brooks.
legit, man. You got to get down with it.
I mean, I've only met the man a couple of times, and he was like just in passing. He was extremely friendly.
Oh, yeah.
He's nice.
I don't think I ever met him.
Last time I saw
one
him,
time.
we were both getting cookies at what's the place here in Marion?
He took your cookies,
Cookie
didn't he?
store.
No, he didn't take our cookies. Super
Alley
nice
Bees.
though.
Yeah, he's
Alley
a good
Bees.
guy. He,
We're both getting
I think
cookies
he had
at
a mud
Alley Bees.
racing truck too one time. We
did
used to see him up at Mark Tree.
Yep.
Yeah. He
Great
was
guy.
a dude trying to make it just like anybody else. Now he had a hard life due to wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean-
wrestling's not easy.
So here's the important.
Nah, they do a lot of stuff to.
Here's the really important thing. If you were a wrestler, what would your name be?
Oh, that's good.
It is good.
Didn't we do this before?
I
think
doubt
so.
this. I don't.
I don't know about the name.
Yeah,
Oh, if
I
we
don't think we
did,
did.
we've done all kinds of stuff. But
So you
wow.
would be Father Fortenberry, the blessed.
I'll be
You'd be like,
Father of the Blessed.
you could be a tag team with like Undertaker and Paul Bearer.
Yeah.
You could.
you could be the manager. You'd be the manager on the sideline.
Well, he is a manager.
That's Paul Bearer.
Now he'd had to wrestle. He looks
Jamie
tougher
wants to
than
be
you.
a wrestler, not a manager.
Although managers don't, that might be my style. We will manager.
Yeah, you're a manager.
Yeah, you're more of a manager.
I'm a manager. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we know who Terry is. He's Big
It's-
Van.
I'd be like-
Terry's Big Van
I
Vader.
retired from
But like Jim,
I beat the
Cornette,
hell
I
out
carry a
of
big
Sid
cross
Vicious.
up. His folks with the cross.
Instead of the
I'm
test
like,
racket.
Jesus compels you. Bah.
You would have that water thing that the Catholic.
That'd be your finishing move.
Look, if I didn't think
The holy water.
Smoking people.
if I didn't think we would be like crippled up for like weeks after we could do a backyard.
We're gonna do
wrestling
backyard
thing.
Oh,
Hey, we could do it at Stumpy's because he has a ring.
he
Now.
does have a ring.
No, I'm too old and fragile
Oh,
to do something
man.
like that.
Look, me and Jamie will wrestle some little people.
like
Jamie
like,
couldn't
little, like
even-
actual little
Look.
people, or,
Oh,
like, or
yes.
like kids.
No, like little people.
Fortenberry challenged a bunch of high school girls to a competition, and the next day it took him 6 months to recover from a broke toe or something.
No, he wasn't beating. We never got to that, but he wasn't beating any of
No,
them
but he
girls
broke
in a
his toe or
competition.
Now,
something.
see,
Okay.
at the time I would have. 2 years they've developed a
Nah,
lot.
Yeah.
you wasn't beating them at the time either.
I can still beat Maddie in a foot race.
What?
No way.
Absolutely.
No,
No.
There's
slow?
no way.
no way.
Maddie don't
matter.
Maddie's slow. Okay.
That's slow.
She got flippy
She could
though.
flip faster
Dude,
than you
yeah.
can run.
Yep.
I think so.
She,
I think so.
she can do that. She can do that.
I see those videos of her flipping,
Look,
and
she
it's like,
runs. She stomps so hard like she's mad at the earth. She's a boom, boom,
Look,
boom.
she'd be
runs
flipping
like
and
Jamie.
you'd run out of breath and she'd beat you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. She can flip faster than I can run.
Sure,
Good
sure
point.
could.
You want to race Annabelle?
No.
That'd be
Smoke.
fast.
She's
Yeah.
smoky,
Too
dude.
fast. What's a danger tourist? Y'all know what that is?
Danger
Yep,
stranger.
that's somebody goes to a dangerous country.
For
fun.
For fun.
We
For
never
fun.
did y'all's wrestling names.
Oh,
we
we
didn't.
did we?
Yeah,
yeah.
Marty.
All right.
Oh wow.
Marty.
I already got mine, Van Vader. You
Why
know
don't we
what I
give
do.
each other wrestling names?
Yeah, y'all give me one because I ain't gonna wrestle nobody.
The bourbon nerd.
El Creepy.
I was going to say
No,
it has to be the
Bourbon
bourbon nerd.
El Creepy Hands.
So my name would be the same.
Yeah,
no, no, you
And I
would be a
think-
master
Nah,
wrestler.
you would do the finger thing.
Yeah, you'd be a
Marty.
master
You'll
wrestler.
wear a
You'd be El
mask.
Creepy Hands.
That'd
Yeah,
be
but
my
ch-
finishing move.
Creepy
Yeah.
hands.
Show everybody what we're talking
but
about. Hold
you-
on, let me
That's-
put you front and center.
Gosh, that looks horrible, dude.
Yeah, the finish.
Golly,
finishing
that
move,
hurts.
You could get a bottle of Pappy and hit people in the face
You're like
with it.
cribble, bro.
Yeah, the bourbon nerd.
Or he could be the calf man.
The calf.
Hey, you
man.
get disability on that, man.
Okay.
You walk up in the disability office.
Gary would be the homeless.
the homeless.
Man, I can't even type no more.
The unhoused.
He would be just like mankind.
Yes, just whatever he had on.
Whatever he had on
Whatever
that
he's
day.
wearing today, just what he wrestled in.
I would have liked being the Poppins and it come from the rafters with an umbrella.
Oh, the
No,
umbrella.
no,
That's
Owen Hart
excellent.
did that. It
I
didn't
know.
work out.
Rip Owen Hart.
Yeah,
Hey,
rest in peace. Boy,
But we have
rest in
better
peace, Owen Hart.
safety. We have
Nah,
more safety things.
If
these
Ed
days.
McMahon gets ready to end your contract, he just drops you.
Ed McMahon.
Vince,
He's not going to get the publisher's clearinghouse.
Showing up, Ed McMahon pulling up with a check. He's like,
You want to know a Mandela moment? All right, hold on.
I said Ed McMahon.
But a
That's
Mandela
funny.
effect, Ed McMahon never delivered a check.
and that's bullshit.
Yeah, he
agree with
delivered
that one.
all
That's
the
crap.
checks.
Ed McMahon had them checks.
That's so
Vince
funny.
McMahon delivered all
If
those
not,
checks.
he stole them from Publishing Clearinghouse. He had them,
Dude, I
Joe.
said Ed McMahon. I didn't miss a beat. I was dead serious.
Well, it instantly didn't sound right, but
They
then I
go-
saw Marty and I was like, oh, yeah, it was right.
Ed McMahon pulling up, running wrestling. He got
So-
that belt.
He ran Star Search, didn't he?
And he also gave out checks.
And checks, yeah.
And
He
he was also
did
on the
not.
Tonight Show.
He did not give out checks.
Did you
He did
Tonight
not.
Show?
Well, he was the
He was on
he was the
Johnny
MC.
Carson.
Oh, okay.
He was the
Right in
yeah.
there. He sat there and said, hey,
I knew
here
Star-
comes Johnny.
I knew Star Search and Publishers Clearinghouse.
Man, I done got lightheaded.
Jamie,
I'm
you're definitely Father Fortenberry as your wrestling name.
Yeah, like I said, I believe Father
don't-
Fortenberry.
And
Father of the Blessed.
as always, here I am, like the no name.
The Don.
He would be the wrestler that got paid to get beat up. He'd be
He'd be the
Johnny White.
You're the all-time heel.
He'd be the
No,
heel.
man.
He'd be the heel. And tonight,
No,
Sid
no.
Vicious is wrestling.
No, the
Johnny
heel.
White.
Oh, the heel's the bad guy.
Oh, that's true.
No,
Yeah.
that would absolutely
he's not a
be
good
me.
bad guy.
I'm just the guy that comes
just a
out there.
DJ D-Dub.
Yeah, I make a good living and I tote a butt whooping all the time, like every single week.
And he comes
He's
out
like
every
the Washington
week with a new
Generals.
name,
That's
too.
why Donnie would
Every
be a
single
good
week.
CIA agent. He just blends in.
He's the Washington Generals.
I'm
of
just not
wrestling.
very impressive, I guess. You know, I'm just a dude.
He's the Washington Generals of
Of
life.
wrestling. Of life.
There we go.
The Washington
just-
Generals of life.
He's really good at everything, but just kind of blends in.
No, I'm unspectacular.
Yeah, I would say I'm spectacular.
No, I can do a lot of things, but I'm just here. Yeah.
You're more of a watcher.
Yes.
A what?
A watcher.
He's a voyeur.
A voyeur.
I'm I practice the art of social voyeurism.
I thought that's Fortenberry.
Yeah, I do some voyeurism.
No, he
myself.
practices the art of like other voyeurism.
That's right. Yep. Me
You
and
go-
Donnie
you
are
go
on
around
voyeurism.
looking into people's windows. Is that what you do, Fortenberry? You could be Donnie. Could be the danger tourist. That'd be his wrestling name.
All right. So what danger
Dangerous.
tourists
something
be
to do
doing?
with
They doing
fashion,
stuff
though. I think Donnie
dangerously.
could do something with fashion. Look at that shirt he's got on.
What's he gonna be?
The fashion warrior or something. I mean,
I thought of that on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. That was where I'd heard of fashion.
Yeah.
you always.
Well, you gonna make him talk with a lisp?
Oh.
His finishing move could be the limp wrist.
I didn't think it was
No,
that funny.
I was gonna go with
I
like
didn't
the
think it was that
wardrobe or something like that.
Y'all know what?
This is the wardrobe.
I've probably
fashion
done
warrior.
more cool stuff than
Absolutely.
anybody here, but apparently, like I'm the most boring guy.
Wrestler.
You know,
Just the boy.
like I'd be
No.
the most boring wrestler. Yeah,
You have
Sort of like
you
Dean
have
Malenko. He
way
was boring.
done more. Way
I was
more.
trying to help
You're
you
doing
out.
way more cool stuff than us.
I'm just boring though. Just boring.
You're not boring. You just blend in.
Just me.
I'm saying you'd be an awesome CIA agent.
Yeah.
Like
Well, not
You're-
now.
you're
You
an
told everybody.
Look,
Donnie's like my cover's blown.
Yeah, my cover's blown.
we have in this room
Hello.
3 introverts and 2 extroverts. Now, once alcohol gets involved, things change slightly.
Things change.
Yes.
We become extreme extroverts, and they become a little bit more extrovert. Gary is the most opposite.
I don't know
between
that I'm.
sober
A,
and-
Now Donnie's not an introvert or an extrovert.
I'm
Donnie,
not-
you like to stay home all the time.
Donnie's a smart ass.
That's an
no,
introvert.
I don't care.
Yeah, he just like his one-liners, man, are just.
Just don't care.
But look, what the
I
funny
don't mind hanging out. I love to hang out, but I also don't mind
Just
Not
chilling
hanging
at the
out.
house.
just like not hanging out.
Like one of the funniest things I've ever seen was when first time he met my stepdad. Glenn says, "So I was in your family." He said, "No, my dad's quite a bit older."
I mean, it's funny.
Yes.
That's off the top, guys.
That's
That's
awesome.
off the top. Mm-hmm. I sure did. He gave me a go to hell look, and I walked right past. I ate dinner because your mama loved me.
My mama say, "Y'all gonna be careful." That I said, "Nope."
No, ma'am. She
But
would.
that's a dumb question.
She'll say, "Y'all gonna be careful." No, man, we're about to give it hell out here and wherever.
No,
little
Donnie said we're
festival.
about to give it heck.
Heck, we're about to give it
Yeah,
heck.
Donnie didn't cuss.
Yeah, he didn't cuss.
Give
I only
him some
cuss if
heck.
I'm mad. Real mad.
Not me so much.
No, Jamie cuss all the time.
So what about,
I
these
didn't realize.
tourists,
I was listening to the show the other day. I didn't realize how much I say shit.
You do.
though? You
I
sound
say
like-
shit a lot.
That's your favorite
On this
word.
show?
I love that word apparently,
I
but it describes so much.
Can we make the poop
I
emoji
listen
come
like
up on
3
his
times
head
every
time?
episode, and it has not registered to me how much that you
I did
say it a lot.
I said a
Yeah.
lot, but
I ain't noticed
it's
either.
such a good descriptor.
So the only
That's the
time,
shit, or that is shit.
the only time,
Live driving.
I like to go while I'm driving, watch RJ while he's live driving. I feel like we're together.
I feel like you're riding in the
Yeah, I
same
feel like
boat.
me and RJ riding around Dallas.
I think I closed my story about the danger people.
Oh, the danger.
No,
people.
Yeah, what do we got?
Danger
What do we
people.
got?
The danger.
Travel influencers exposed to only the very surface of what life like for locals. They'll go to a place like Afghanistan. Now, who the hell would want
Why
to go
would
to
you?
Afghanistan?
That don't sound like fun at all.
Go to North Korea.
That don't sound like fun.
Those places.
Acapulco.
And then they get surprised when they get arrested, and
Maybe they just like
maybe-
going to
Probably a
jail.
bunch of liberals.
Maybe they're just stupid.
I don't know.
That
I
too.
did see an interview one time. This guy would only go on vacations after like natural disasters,
Like to the places where the natural
Yeah.
disaster occurred.
or like if there was a mass killing or something like that. Because he said, man, the rates are outstanding.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
And he said security's high because they just had a
Yeah.
mass killing.
Yeah,
So
man,
it's really
Not
safe
going to
now.
be another one there.
Surely they ain't going to double up.
Yeah, lightning doesn't strike twice in the same spot, right? Huh,
Yeah,
that's
like I
interesting.
forgot where he said he went, but he was somewhere in the Middle East after there just been like a bombing or something. He's like, man, it was
Probably
great.
safest place around.
Yeah, he said there was security everywhere,
ain't
and
nobody
it was
else
cheap,
going.
Yeah.
and people were glad to have tourists.
Just got probed a few times, but it was good.
Yeah, you got and hey, for free, you didn't have to pay extra.
Yeah.
So what's the place? What place have you visited where you felt the most uncomfortable? Like, or have you visited? I know Terry's like been.
Man, when I visited the
Yeah.
doctor, got a prostate exam.
Yeah, that's definitely.
There's not many places I go that I just truly feel uncomfortable. We got in that van at
I
Dominican,
just felt freaking uncomfortable.
and where they took
in the
us to
van.
get in these boats, I was a little nervous. I was already kind of planning on.
So
what
when we
were
was
gonna have to
in
do.
Jamaica,
Yeah.
when we was riding horses, they stopped us and I didn't realize they had guns on them. They pulled their guns out, went around a bend, and they said, well, we think there's somebody up here. And I was like, oh hell. I was on that horse named Cujo.
Oh, you were good.
Oh, no.
Was
He
there
was gonna eat
somebody?
everybody.
Yeah,
I-
Cujo
I-
and bite everybody.
Yeah, I seen that movie. You're
You
good.
should have turned y'all loose.
I mean, outside of that though, like very few. I don't know if I've ever
No.
been anywhere in the U.S.
Oh,
I felt
Memphis.
it's a few places.
Memphis. Yeah. Well, me and Jamie went to Orange Mountain one time.
Memphis.
We should have felt uncomfortable. But we
Dude.
did it though.
Sadly, I've
At the golf
never,
course.
We went to
I've
Orange Mountain and
never
played
felt
softball.
uncomfortable in
softball.
Memphis ever. Like ever.
Well,
it's one of the
Marty and I
most-
was going to
Oh.
play golf one time, and we turned down this street by mistake,
I've
and they
never
were
felt
they were taking
uncomfortable.
cars off of this car had on blocks, and they started running toward the car.
Oh
We
yeah.
were young too, and we backed up, and we left Memphis, came back to Arkansas. Then we marched.
Now, when me and Andy saw the guy with the ash rag, I felt uncomfortable.
Now that's
Oh.
a crazy
A
story.
what? An
You
ass?
know
rag?
this story.
A gas rag?
Ash rag.
That could have been me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you remember the story, don't you?
No.
No?
No, I don't. You'll have to tell me this one later.
Gary doesn't. Know
I guess
the
I'll
story.
tell it right now. Or something.
Okay.
So me and Andy are going to lunch or break or whatever, and this one we worked at St. Jude, and we go to the Exxon that's on the Poplar right down from the city jail.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's
yeah,
not the.
you're
Is that the
2-1.
one that has sushi?
No,
That's
no,
not the
no,
one
ain't no
I said.
sushi in this one.
No, not now.
And we're walking out, and this little white dude walks up to this big old black dude. He starts throwing out some racial slurs. I mean, like
Oh,
he's hard R to
Dropping them,
yeah,
yeah,
dropping some hard
N-word.
R's and stuff.
Okay, you gonna tote one?
Yeah, well, this little white dude's also wearing a hospital gown, which should put you on
The
alert.
hospital's
like,
just a couple of blocks.
Yeah, but it should put you on alert already.
yeah, somebody's not walking around the
So-
streets on Poplar.
Yeah, so,
with
the black guy, he's like, oh, I'm finna whoop the cracker's ass. We finna get this shit
Oh
settled
yeah,
right
he's
now.
like,
he
he's
been-
like, boy, it's the best day ever.
He starts walking. Best day. I've been waiting for this
Yeah,
day.
let's go.
He starts walking up. Me and Andy are walking to the truck. We're white. We want to get. I don't want him to think we're with him. So we get the truck, sit down, lock the doors, but we're gonna watch anyway. You know,
we
there.
finna see
what
it,
happens.
Yeah.
And this dude pulls a rag out of his ass. He reaches behind, digs it out, wraps it around his hand.
what the?
That was the same response the black guy had.
Yeah,
This
dude.
guy's crazy. I'm done.
He said, "Nah, bro, we good. We good." Just-
It's like, all right, you tougher than me.
I
I
put
seen
the
it.
rag back in after he's done.
He did.
Oh,
I
my
mean, we got to put it back where it goes.
Y'all ever
Hey guys, let's try. How about we try some whiskey samples?
Ooh, I like whiskey.
What you got here? Oh, I got it in my hand. On here, bourbon nerd. Tell us about the whiskey sample that we got. Who's it from and what is it? Gary actually won these. Oh no,
Whitney won
Whitney
these.
won these during our live.
Yep.
Any one of these, it's
During our live on Baker
from
Drinks. Troy and Laura.
Dang,
Baker
hold
Drake.
that
Bakers.
sample
It was
up.
off Bakers.
from Baker's.
Hold that little bit of sample up, Marty.
ASW
Duality.
Okay, give it back to me.
Duality Double Malt,
My man, struggling.
57.3.
Percent.
Normally like malted whiskey. Let's see what this is like.
I'm trying to think if I've had.
like some
what's
AS.
I
a
don't
mal-
think I've never had this.
I was gonna say
No,
what's a
but
malted
we've
whiskey?
had a
Mad Dog 2020.
we had a malted whiskey.
Oh,
some-
Marty,
it smells good though.
I like
already
malted
poured
meal.
it.
I
I
like
was like,
malted
man, that's a
meal.
little sample.
It's the Father
No, I
Fortenberry
done
samples.
poured it up.
Well, that's what I thought too when he handed me
I like
the bottle
malted
earlier.
milkshakes.
He was like,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
we can't,
those-
5 of us can't sample.
I like
it.
malto meal.
I like malt on my fries at Five Guys.
What is it, Duality?
You're like, what?
It says duality
malt-
is what it says.
You
Does
put
it
in your
not?
fries at Five Guys.
It does say Duality.
Yes, I know
What,
about that. Like the vinegar?
Yeah.
what you
Oh.
got there on the nose? I'm not getting much on the nose.
I'm getting sweetness on the nose,
super
like
sweet.
cherry. I
It's
get
super
cherry.
sweet.
Okay, I'm getting a little sweet.
I'm not.
I about
yeah.
put my nose too close and got some serious burns.
Maybe a little, like a chocolate covered cherry or
I
something.
Cherry.
smell.
I get the
smell-
chocolate. I get the
Ooh,
chocolate.
there's that malt
I smell the malt.
on the back end.
Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't taste it?
I drank.
Well,
Have you guys ever just like dipped your tongue in it just to see what it's like?
Do it. Hold on, Gary. Do that noise you did as an animal earlier.
Okay. He dipped his tongue in it.
It
I did.
almost it has
Oh,
a
I can really taste the chocolate.
Oh, it's
doing
super
that.
You
malty.
can, dude.
That's super
Yeah,
malty
you
on the
can
back.
really taste the
And the
chocolate.
malt.
And-
So it-
yeah,
It's-
malty
yes,
chocolate.
it has a little bit of a scotch thing.
That's the malt.
Yeah, like I mean it's got
Peated.
a scotch vibe.
It's not
yeah.
peated. It's not peated.
Is that a
But it's
scotch?
We
malt.
say peated all the time.
Malt.
No.
It is a scotch.
The Scotch
that's
don't
not
have a
Scotch.
peated,
No, it's a
guys.
That's a
double
whiskey.
malt.
It's a double
So
malt
I think
whiskey.
a single malt would be, I'd like it on my palate. But the double malt is,
You want it on your tongue? Is that what you're saying, Marty?
I just get a lot of dark chocolate
We'll just get you
overtones.
some. We'll just get you some malt.
I get a lot of dark
chocolate.
chocolate. I get a lot of dark chocolate.
A lot of chocolate.
Yeah, and I get the cherry. It's like Chocolate covered cherries.
Chocolate covered cherries with a little alcohol on it.
Well,
That's-
now that y'all are all liquored up, 31 movies that are awkward to watch with your family, and I bet we can come up with some more different than these. So this was BuzzFeed. 50 Shades of Grey. Actually, I never watched.
Oh
any
yeah,
of
you
those.
can't do that.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna take
Why-
the kids to 50 Shades of
Yeah,
Grey.
why would you even try?
Debbie does Dallas.
Me and grandma,
does Dallas.
would have watched it.
Yeah. Here's one.
Your grandma would have been okay with that.
This person said, "My parents took me to Ted, thinking it was just a movie about a teddy bear." I can see that.
That's
Yeah,
legit.
yeah, that's legit.
That's one of those you get there and you're like, oh my
Boom,
gosh, what have we
Boone
done?
took his son to see the new.
His
Dead-
7-year-old
Deadpool.
son,
Yeah, I heard Deadpool's.
8-year-old son.
My oldest
go.
daughter
So
did
look-
not like Deadpool.
So look, he said they sat down or they was going to watch it, and his son was like, "Dad, it's a Disney movie. It'd be fine."
No, it's not fine.
And he said they read like 3 minutes in, and he's like, "Holy hell!"
Hey, this
But I mean, you
person-
know, but
Deadpool is like
they
that. though.
gutted it out.
Yeah.
check this out. They said my religious grandpa and uncle took my little sister to see Sausage Party. When she was a twin.
That
looks
is
like a fun
my
kids movie.
all-time favorite movie, Sausage
You know,
Party.
there's a series or something.
Yeah,
out
it's
of
not.
that.
It's not near as
sequel,
funny.
yeah.
Tried to watch it.
Oh man, I'm trying.
This person
Sausage
said
party.
Sausage Party's hilarious.
they watched Brokeback Mountain with their mom.
That'd probably be okay with your mom, I think.
I would want to watch it by myself.
I don't want to watch it either.
Dude, my dad.
But maybe your dad, yeah.
My dad started watching. You know, he loves westerns. He started
He didn't know what
watching.
it was?
No, so him and my mom just turn it on, thinking it's a western movie, and then they get to the point where like they start making out in the tent or whatever, and we're upstairs and we hear my dad just start cussing. He's like, "Turn this." And then beep, beep, beep. My dad's old school though.
He don't like seeing his Cowboys kiss.
Oh, what's the? Oh.
There's something about
he ain't trying to watch
Mary.
that.
I
They
got
said they
one.
saw
I
with
just
their
can't think of the
family.
name.
I mean, something about Mary has scenes, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
think it'd be cringe.
It was specifically the hair part they were talking about. They said they watched Team America World Police with their elderly aunt. Okay, whatever.
Okay, a lot of this is just be aware of what you're watching.
A lot of this is people who just feel weird around their parents because most of these movies I would have watched.
Boogie
with
Nights.
anybody.
Yeah, Boogie Nights be hard to watch with your.
With Dirk Diggler,
Yes, Dirk Diggler. It'd be hard to watch.
you can't do Boogie Nights with any of your family members. Not any of them.
No.
You probably could.
This one,
No,
said,
no, I could not.
The Wolf of Wall Street. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would I mean?
No, I mean that one's pretty sexual. I think
It is
But
sexual,
Is it?
but
I haven't seen
here's
it,
a
but
great-
I've
You've never seen The Wolf of Wall
No, I've
Street?
seen clips.
Oh, you gotta watch.
I've
it's
seen
great.
that.
I
I
don't
didn't-
care
This
about
one
that.
said,
You've
"My
seen it?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh, that's 3 movies you've seen. My little sister
Barney watched The Wolf of Stripes.
had our grandpa take her to American
called
Pie as
Tiger.
a teen. We talked about that earlier. American Pie.
American
That would
Pie.
have been awkward for
Your
grandparents.
dad took us to American Pie,
did.
Pie Donnie.
He probably enjoyed it though.
It
We all
was-
did. He took a
We
like
were
bunch
on a
of 60
baseball trip.
It
Yeah.
was like 15-year-old boys to American Pie. It was a great movie. I enjoyed it.
had a home run. We lost
here we go.
21 to
Here's a great
1.
one. The Human
terrible.
Centipede. No one should watch Human
Yeah,
Centipede.
you should watch that.
I
man.
shouldn't watch you.
Look, if you're gonna watch that, go home, turn the lights off, shut the blinds, lock the door.
Don't do that. Get naked, touch yourself. You know what I mean? Because it ain't getting no weirder than Human Centipede.
Put on some jazz music.
I watched a movie with my dad. This has been years ago, and
I hope so.
Well, yes.
'Cause that must be creepy as a mug. You watched a recent movie with him.
Oh God, that's terrible.
That's so dark.
I think if his spit is for the record, my dad's been dead for 20 years. That's why.
I missed it. I'm sorry. I was reading something. What did he say?
Actually,
What'd
he's
you
been
say
dead for
happened?
21 years.
What'd you say happened?
I said I watched the movie with my
like-
dad. Is the old movie does, and I hope so.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sorry.
Hey, check
so
this.
bad.
I'm not sorry, actually.
Hey, check it. This is great. You guys probably. This
Who's
probably
lazy?
means more for me and Marty. When I was 4, my brother was 6. My father came back from the video store with their first ever video rental. I think I told you ours was Vision.
Video stores were epic.
Look, guess what the dad brought back? Porky's, thinking it was a kid movie.
Porky's is an awesome
Thought it was a
freaking
cartoon.
movie, dude.
That scene with
God.
the glory hole.
Oh yeah,
I guess technically that glory hole is a
Porky's
peephole.
is good.
people.
So, what movie did you watch with your dad?
Last House on the Left.
That's a horror movie, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like a
They remade it, I think.
yeah,
remade that
this
movie.
is the original. And like a woman performs fellatio on a guy. And then-
Fellatio.
Oh really?
Where
Yeah.
you just sit there.
Was
and
her
like,
name Felicia?
oh, yeah.
No.
Always for
But
some.
my dad was like, I don't know if I should be watching this with my son.
Terry was 20 years ago.
I was like
Did
this.
you say, Dad, I wasn't
What
looking?
was?
Yeah.
When they watched the movie.
Oh,
At
Jamie
least.
said they watched it a
It's at
couple
least
years
21 years
later. He
ago.
didn't say nothing. I'm sorry about my joke.
That was a terrible.
I
that
feel
was so
kind of
dark.
bad about it.
You should.
You should, yeah. My dad caught himself Little Rock Fats. He'd play pool.
I didn't meet your dad, man.
You ever met my dad? Gary did.
Yes, I did.
My
Little
dad
Rock
would get drunk
Fats.
and he would look two different directions.
What he initially looked two different
cross-eyed?
directions. No,
Well, no, I
he had,
wouldn't cross
he had a
one with that
lazy
direction.
eye. He had one lazy eye that looked
But
this way.
the more he drank, like he was looking at Marty, he was looking at Donnie too.
He said he said it was nice because he could be talking to you and also watching the squirrel in the yard at the same time.
But he had a hell of an eye for pool.
I had
He
a
did.
I had a
Well, he put
cop-
a good eye in.
I had a cop friend that I'm pretty sure don't listen to our show, so I'm gonna tell the story. But he had the same thing, and like, dude, when he was trying to talk to like a group of people, nobody had any idea who they would look at. So
He was talking to everybody.
So when I was in training, like they would look at me, kind of like, "Who's he talking to?" I'd be like,
All of us.
"Oh no, bro!" It
Everybody.
everybody. He told everybody all at once.
Was, that's a night. We met the Lord of Light together.
Yeah, your dad was epic. I remember that.
I never met him. I heard
He-
tons
He
of
he
stories.
also told me the only time I'd ever get any booty is when I break through the toilet paper.
He did.
That's facts,
He told
bro.
Gary's like 14.
That's facts.
He told me that. I was 14, I think. The exact age.
Look, the greatest advice my dad ever gave me was he said, son, if you've had too much drink and you're driving and you're seeing double, stay in the right hand lane.
Or stick to the rightest line. Yeah, the rightest line or something.
You know what? I would like
That's
to.
solid advice.
I would like to run a test on that. I think that's
Follow
probably
Jamie home.
accurate.
Well, if you're in the left hand lane, there's a car coming.
No, I think that's accurate.
Yeah, it's accurate.
Yeah.
But I want to see if we can apply it.
You'll hit
while
the ditch
drinking.
before you hit somebody else.
Let's
Yeah.
just not do
It's
it
terrible.
illegally, guys.
Y'all remember MythBusters?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
They did the cell phone versus drinking and driving, and I believe cell phone was worse.
Actually,
It is
cell
worse,
phone
yes.
now contributes
Yeah.
to more deaths
Yep.
than drinking and driving.
I mean, our friend here, while he was a cop, he was a meth buster.
Which one?
A meth buster.
Meth buster. Yeah.
Dude, I bought more drugs than anybody in Crittenden County, probably.
When you think about Iowa,
Legally.
Legally.
do you think about water buffaloes?
When I think of Iowa,
Iowa, I
Iowa.
think about corn, but I don't know
Yeah.
why.
There was an aggressive water buffalo on the loose in Iowa for many days. The police have finally apprehended it.
Did they put it in cuffs?
Apparently.
Dude,
Apparently
I'm
they hauled
so
that dude
sad that in my police career I never got to like apprehend a water buffalo.
off. That should be on everybody's goal.
Man.
Yeah.
to
How do you apprehend a buffalo?
First of
Don't
all,
know.
how do you even call yourself a cop?
how do you even
I know,
end
right?
up with a water buffalo?
I'd have put cuffs on him.
Water
hoods.
buffaloes are in Africa.
I'd stunt break them.
I'd have brought him to the station and interviewed him.
I bet you that water buffalo got across here because the waters are
the
higher.
oceans.
Oceans are higher.
It's
swam
swam
across.
Iowa.
Gosh damn Biden and his immigration.
Hey, Iowa.
If you're a water buffalo, don't you just get to do whatever you want to do?
I mean,
If you're aggressive, you do.
No,
An
I mean, you
aggressive
just
water
do
buffalo.
whatever you want to do. Like you a bear, you just do whatever you want to
So
do.
what defines the difference between a water buffalo and a buffalo?
one's in the
One's
water.
in the water,
Did you really have to ask that?
one's wet.
Simple.
Well, a buffalo.
So they have
I
like
think
a bourbon buffalo?
I think like a prairie buffalo is bigger.
No, that's Buffalo Trace.
It's got a big old hump in the back.
That's a camel, though.
But don't mess with the
That
toes.
was good, Marty. It
Don't-
took me a minute.
Don't mess with toes.
But you got to clip them wings before they get loose, though.
Every time.
Every time
They can't fly, bro.
they can't fly.
I smoke them and fry them.
Let's
right.
let's end it on that.
Well, I think I may have. Didn't I do something? else in the intro?
I spoke.
You spoke.
spoke.
Father has spoken.
All right, Marty, hit that button.
Hit the butt.
Father has spoken. Father Fortenberry, parting words.
I spoken. And Marty didn't do it till you did it. You told him to do that.
DW.
We got to apprehend those water buffaloes.
Keep him at bay.
Yep.
Along with the mosquitoes.
Everyone needs to apprehend them buffaloes within themselves. There's a buffalo in all of us. It
I bet it hurts.
does.
You got a buffalo in
I
you.
thought you had a Dinosaurus.
Here's a
or something.
buffalo wing.
Yeah, do it
So,
again.
yeah.
Do it again. Do the
My
noise.
mother cries.
Butter nerd.
Hey, thank y'all for watching.
Ooh, that's so
Hey,
cringe.
check us out on the live. Thank y'all. That's all
Hey
I'm
guys,
saying.
thanks for stopping by. Hit that like button. Tell your friends about us. Tell them like us, love us.
Outlaw.
Outlaw.